Hello, everyone. Welcome to Hoodville. I am your person, Heather from the Hood, where we have no expectations, so leave those at the door. Kind of like Meghan Markle. You shouldn't have expectations at all. You know, we're going to move on to here. We're going to talk about Bookmark Gate. This woman's had so many gates go on, man. I feel like the gatekeeper. Who knew talking about a bookmark would be so entertaining? But here we are. Here we are. Fun times, fun times. So it turns out there could be another contender that Megsy was talking all about, that she was teaming up with a UK company, which I find very weird because I thought she didn't like anyone in the UK, but here we are. And it's a woman-run business, but turns out there could be someone else in the room here. So let's discuss. So what does everyone think about Bookmark Gate? It's something, eh? I don't know, man. I don't know. Whatever this woman touches just turns to brown. Like, how can someone have that bad of luck? That's what I want to know. Like, is it bad luck, or is it just Meghan Markle luck? Because I don't understand. Hello, Alexandra. Hello. Hello, my friend. How are you? Here, we're going to share the screen here. Hello. Hello. Thank you for joining. Oh, hello, Australia. Thank you for joining. Yay, we got two people to talk to. Yay, yay, yay. What's everyone think about this bookmark? Who knew, right? And what? No, seriously, like, how I can't even word it. Oh my gosh. How does this keep happening to her? Is it a coincidence, or is it just her? Like, because how can everything this woman touch turn to brown? I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say here. Doggy doo doo. And how does it keep happening over and over and over again? Like, how do you not learn from your mistakes? And why are there mistakes? She's rich. There should be no mistakes at all, right? Like, when you are a Duchess of Suckit, how are there mistakes? Like, you should have a top-notch team that's like, okay, like, hit it out of the ballpark. How does this keep happening? So I think I got to take this part down. Hang on a second. Heather's going to try to work the computer. Everyone pray. So, see, told you. There it is. So this bookmark, so this, and apparently it's vegetable leather. That's what I read it. It was in the People magazine article. Here, I'll pull it up on my phone because I still haven't figured out how to get that part on the screen yet. We're trying. So I'm going to reread that People magazine article because now we can compare it to some other things that have come to light. So the funny, like, that's what happens when you have articles all the time. So this leather bookmark is the same size. You know, like when you get shoes and they got these little gel pack things in them? So this is a little bigger than the bookmark. I got my husband to measure it for me. So can you see that? You guys know what I'm talking about. Like when you get shoes, it's the gel pack thing in here. So this is the size of the bookmark. So it's not that big, right? Just so everyone can have something to compare it to, you know? And my hands are not huge, by the way. So I was using this sticker the other day. Oh, it's a little bit bigger than my sticker. Not by much, though. So there it is. There's the size of the bookmark. So let's take this down. And we'll go back over here. So she clearly didn't want to listen how to launch stuff, right? Failure to launch again. Like, I don't think she has a team anymore. Everyone quit. So, I mean, doesn't this fall on her? It's not bad. It's just she's on people will reject it for that reason. So, no, well, like, sure. Is the bookmark bad? No, she didn't make it though either, right? So it's coming from a company. Which company? I don't know, because apparently there's two in the running here. So the People magazine article says the Duchess of Suchet expands her lifestyle brand with the first product drop of the year. Okay, so this was on January 13th when I was doing the countdown live, right? Meghan Markle is kicking off 2026 by expanding as ever brand. On January 13th, the Duchess of Suchet lifestyle line unveiled the debut into a new product category, debuting limited edition leather bookmark she designed herself. So everyone listen. Everyone, like, I'm reading verbatim from People magazine. Debuting a limited edition leather bookmark she designed herself alongside a bundled moment to unwind set. That was the tea and honey and the bookmark. Now, we all heard me say she designed herself. The bookmark stamped in gold with the words "fell asleep here" and Meghan's signature handwriting is handmade from sustainably sourced vegetable tanned leather and priced at $18. Measuring 2.75 by 1.5 inches. And I showed before, we're going to show it again. This is the inserty thing that you get in when you get shoes, right? This little jelly pack thing. So I think everyone's seen this before, right? This is the size of the bookmark. The bookmark is produced in the UK, a quiet nod to a chapter of the life the Duke and Duchess of Suchet once lived before stepping back from the royal roles in 2020. They now live in Montecito. The bookmark sold out, yada yada. Ooh, what was that fancy noise? Launched in 2025, curated collection, self-sustainable food items, yada yada yada. Okay. And then it says the new bookmark also nods to Meghan's longtime interest of calligraphy, a skill she once pursued professionally, and features the brand's logo, which she has previously described as a personal symbol tied to her relationship with Prince Harry. Now, if we go over here, hello, Michelle. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate all of you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So, sorry, it's early still, man. So I need my ginormous coffee so I can speak somewhat properly. Now, let's go over here, shall we? This is, hang on. Right here, hang on. Heather. Everyone can yell. Push the button, Heather. Here we go. Oh, no, wrong button. There we go. All right. Crap. There it is. So this is from MSM. So we'll look it up on here because I still, like I said, I haven't learned how to use a computer. So we're getting there. We're getting there. I promise. One day. I got a thumbnail up only because I paid my teenager to do it. This article, sorry, you think I would have my stuff together. Okay, so this article says Meghan Markle sold out $18 bookmark sparks debate among royal fans. Okay, so, and like I said, this article comes from MSN. Okay. Royal enthusiasts expressed disappointment over the particular aspect of Meghan Markle's newly released bookmark. The Duchess of Sussex has partnered with a lifestyle brand as ever. Wait a minute. The Duchess of Sussex has partnered with lifestyle brand as ever to launch an $18. Doesn't she own as ever? What the hell does that mean? She partnered with them. That's her company. Right? I wish I knew how to share the screen so you guys could all see that I'm not making this up. Duchess of Sussex has partnered with lifestyle brand as ever to launch an $18 custom leather bookmark. Okay. Can someone make that make sense for me? Like I said, it's early here in Vancouver. How does she partner with her own freaking company? Can someone please make that make sense? Oh, hello, Nicolette from Scotland. I looked up my husband's last name. I think I own Scotland now. Good news for everybody. Because his last name is, there's a town in Scotland, my husband's last name, and it's a whole freaking town. I think I could be like the mayor of Scotland or that town. Why not? Sorry, focus, Heather. It makes no sense. Push the button, Heather. It makes no sense. Thank you. So, okay. I'm reading this article the first time with you guys, so you have to give me like a minute. Okay, so apparently she partnered with herself, good on her, and manufactured it in the UK and described as a small reminder to rest is a part of the ritual. A small reminder that rest is part of the ritual. There you go. The limited edition item was created in partnership with a new forest-based workshop. Is anyone here from the UK in the chat, or anyone watching from the bushes over there? Don't forget, please. Oh, Heather Banner. See, I'll get there. Like I said, welcome to the hood where we have no expectations. So no one, have high expectations around here. Leave those at the door. Please like the button and the subscribe button and the belly thing and all the buttons. Please tell a friend, tell 12. Put your friend Heather from the hood. Thank you. Okay, so Oh, okay. Sorry. The limited edition item was created in partnership with New Forest Base Workshop and displays gold inscription reading "Fell asleep here" in Megan's handwriting. Now. Oh, no, I meant like, okay, is anyone in England-ish land over there? Like, I need someone in like London or Sucket or somewhere, right? I want to know where this New Forest is basically what I'm getting at. I don't. Demon Dictator's not here. She'd be my England person. Yet some fans were disappointed that the Duchess opted to use the company's existing message rather than, okay, I'm going to reread that. Yet some fans were disappointed that the Duchess opted to use the company's existing message rather than creating an original one for the bookmark. Now, that's clue, I don't know, 5,000, right? Oh, look, it's going to be sunny today in Vancouver. Write that one down for the record book. Okay, so I thought, didn't we just say, swear I need multiple screens. Didn't she just say, did People Magazine say she designed all this herself? Didn't I just read that? So now, how does this bookmark already exist if she designed it? Right? Am I missing something? Because right here, uh-oh, wrong button again. Oh, for bloody hell. Okay, so this bookmark right here, right, the black bookmark, she is saying she designed it, and it was her handwriting. So how does it already exist? So can someone make that make sense? I thought, because I just read it in People Magazine, she designed it with her handwriting. And then over here, it already was there. So, like, math stop mathing, people. So, no, it's the gift that keeps on giving. We love talking about Meghan Markle. It says here, one user on X, Meghan couldn't even come up with a quote herself. She had to borrow it from one of theirs and just write it in her fancy cursive. If that's not microcosm of Meghan's entire post Megxit career, I don't know what it is. So, no, there's really not. What do we do here? We'll see. We will see. So, what's everyone thought? Like, so now what does the bookmark look like? What does the bookmark look like? If you could already buy it, that it says "fell asleep here." What does that handwriting look like? I guess is what I'm trying to say. Let's look it up, shall we? Why not? So, look at that. If you just Google schmoogle, fell asleep here. Personalized leather points. Oh, look, Etsy. How about that? Oh, no, it's more of like a type print. Looks like the same freaking bookmark, though. Same price, too. Huh. How about that? Amazon fell asleep here. Beaded bookmark. Oh, so I guess fell asleep here is not original either, right? You can get many bookmarks from just a quick little search here. That says fell asleep here. She embossed it but did not design it. There, I am not up to date with the bookmark fashion. So apparently this is it. Fell asleep here. This is not reinventing the wheel, people. Huh. So, and then it has those palm tree things on it too, right? So what is everyone's thoughts? Because a lot of people are saying she teamed up with this UK company, but you could also buy it on another site. Let's look that one up. You know, I don't know. I don't know why she does such things because people are smart, man. Like, does she actually think she's smart? Like, I think she does. She thinks she's smarter than everyone else. Because apparently you can find this on Alibaba. Shout out to them, man. So, did she team up with the UK people? Or did she just. Like, this seems very sketchy, right? I go back to my joke of Heather from the Hood jam. Here's the jam. I just slapped my name on it. It's mine. It's mine. And then I got Heather from the Hood dog biscuits, slapped my name on it. Therefore, it's mine. You know what I mean? Like, you just cross out the company who actually made it, and then you slap your name on it and say, look what I did. Like, wouldn't a normal person get sued for that? I don't know. Just asking. So she embossed it. So that means stamping, right? With the palm trees. I don't know, guys. What do you guys think? Like, how does this keep? I don't understand. I don't understand how this keeps happening. It just. And how do people believe it? That's the other part I don't understand. Like, how do people be like, oh yeah, no, she's totally selling out of all of her products? Well, that's like me saying A lot of freaking things. Like, again, back with the jam, back with the dog biscuits. We sold so much. Yeah, well, because people were already buying this before and it already had like some sort of following, right? So I just, like, yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Isn't it plagiarizing? And then, however, other supporters came to Duchess' defense, and that using the same message made sense given the collaborative nature of the project. Well, anyone, I guess, man, I got to give it to her. Her people that stand behind her, like they'll go down fighting. So I got to give it to them for that, right? Well, it was a collab, so I can't say that, and find out that they were created, but a limited edition means limited. It was designed to create a buzz for the small business in the UK. Here's the thing. You always got to read the fine print. You guys see, can't read that either. So the sustainably sourced leather is billed as a keepsake design for those who linger, pause, and return. According to the product details, crafted from supple black leather and finished with gold lettering written in Megan's handwriting. It rests neatly between pages. This is where I get, this just cracks me up every time. If you need instructions on how to use a bookmark, then I don't know what's wrong with you. The limited edition piece was made to last a small, thoughtful detail. Honestly, and I will give credit where credit's due, if you wanted a keepsake item from Duchuess Delulu, that one I would get, right? It's small. Look, I showed you the size. We'll show you it again. It's like the size of this. Right here, this gel pack that comes in your shoes. Everyone's seen those before, right? You can throw this in a drawer. It's not going to take up a lot of room, right? So if you wanted a keepsake, if you were going to a souvenir shop or something, I totally get it, right? That makes more sense. $18 does not make sense to me, but all right, whatever. Plus shipping, right? So that $18 just turned into 30 pretty darn quick. But hey, if you have the money to do so, go at her. But it seems very odd that they say she like invented it, and then they're like, no, she partnered with this company, and then there's another company going, well, you can buy it over here. And I've seen before that when this came out, because this bookmark's not like a new product, she had it out at Christmas. Good morning, my friend. So like you could buy it at the bookstore. So there's the other question. How come, if you could buy it at the bookstore before, and I saw on her IG all the products that she brought in there, and I call it the flea market, right? You got a table. It's kind of like a craft fair. You just bring all your wares and set up a little table in this bookstore. That stuff wasn't flying off the shelf. How come all of a sudden now it is? I don't understand. And I still don't understand why you wouldn't sell it at Christmas. You could have made them in. Like, I know she sold out of it. I totally understand. But you could have sold more at Christmas when people are buying books. Just saying. Because it's not like she's not producing it. I think that's more of where, I don't know about you guys, but this is where it just kind of hurts my head a bit more, that she kind of makes it sound like she's the one doing it all in her garage, like a home business. And she's she just made an order with a different company and said, slap my name on it. It's like me saying I made this banner. I designed it, right? Or me going to Vistaprint and making a birthday banner that says, happy birthday, Heather. Well, I guess I designed it. Kind of, sort of. Not really, though. You know what I mean? It's a nice, though, right? A lot of compliments on the butterflies. I don't think that that's designing something. You know? What are your guys' thoughts? So it's hard for me to get my mind around that one. It's the tall tales, I guess we'll call them, right? The exaggeration. I work so hard. 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 I sell out of everything. I sell out of everything. But you never learn. It just sells out. Just flies off the shelf. I work so hard. Like, you didn't do anything, though. People who go on Dragon's Den and Shark's Tank, they invent things, right? They work so hard. They're working out of their garage. They're one paycheck from living in a ditch. You know, everything's on the line when you are like that. And this woman has, like, nothing to lose, really. Yet she keeps messing it up. Can someone make that make sense? And how many bookmarks did she have? There's the other thing. Like, my money's on like 100. I don't think it'd be more than that. Or maybe that's too low. Who wants to take a guess? How many of you guys think she had? You know, Harold's bankrolling this vanity project. That's great, Chloe. Yes, thank you. Vanity project. That's exactly what this is. That's a great word. Thank you for that. It is a vanity project. There is no passion behind it. There is nothing. Like when you watch, I quite hear, like, because again, Canadian, so we have Dragon's Den. I love that show. Actually, my friend was on Dragon's Den. Anywho, you're like rooting for these people, and you can see the passion in their face, and they're almost on the edge of tears. Or Shark's Tank, because that show is really good. Shark's Tank brought us the best sponge known to man, the Scrub Daddy. I love Scrub Daddies. They're amazing. Anywho, see, that's someone that invented something. Scrub Daddy, Scrub Mommy, all the Scrub family. That stuff's amazing. How do we get a sponsorship from them? Oh, yeah, love it. Anyway, this is exactly what you say, Chloe. It's a freaking vanity project. There is no passion. All the learns. Thank you. All the learns. What'd you learn? All the learns. And I work so hard. I work so hard. I work so hard. But, you know, every time you sell out, you just don't learn anything. But all the learns. Like, frick, who talks like that, man? I thought she went to university. I don't know how to talk because, well, that's just whatever. That's just me. Maybe 200. That, do you think people bought multiple? See, that's the other thing. I still don't understand why you wouldn't sell like a pack. Because I feel like bookmarks are like hair elastics or socks. They just go missing. You need multiple. These bookmarks are left over for Godmother's bookstore. She probably did not have a bunch, right? Because they weren't selling, right? And didn't she have a bundle at Godmother's bookstore or some of her stuff? Oh, no, they got in trouble because they were selling the wine and they didn't have a liquor license. See, that's the other stuff. You know, I sit here and I talk about her because it's fun. And I try to bring some joy to some people's lives, because if we thought about our own lives, that's not fun. So but I'm not here, like, I'm not phoning people and trying to make this broad's life a living hell. She can do all that on her own, right? I know some people do, but that's not my deal. I just like talking about it because it's freaking funny. Um, right? And I like to entertain you guys, right? But there are people who will make her life a living hell. So, I mean, you're not going to get around that one either, right? So, when this godmother's bookstore was selling the wine, people are like, well, you don't have a liquor license, and they're filling up the liquor board in California. Well, yeah. I mean, if that's, I also believe in karma. So, but, and it was to her bundle with the honey, the tea, and the bookmark. Who was I watching? Because I didn't put this together. Who was it? I think it was Think Beautiful. I love her. She's great. When you added up the tea, the honey, and the freaking bookmark, it would be there was no price adjustment or like a deal. When you get, like, isn't that the point of getting a bundle? Because normally if you went to, I don't know, somewhere, right? Even like Tupperware, let's use them, right? You went to a Tupperware party. Well, if you got XYZ, you could save $5 or 20%, right? If you got the bundle, that's normally how it works. You normally save something, 10% or 20%. It's never like half, but you know what I mean, right? Hers was just, nope, we just added up the price and here you are. Well, that's not a deal. I don't know. I don't know. I worked in retail for a long time. So that's not normally how it goes. So now to me, like, I don't know. Oh yeah, buy one, get one free. Yeah, we'll go. Yeah. She never does that. Buy one, get. Oh no, what was she giving away the other time? Was it the marmalade or the apricot spread? If you spent $75, you got a free jam thing. Yeah, the first bundle was yeah, I think you're correct there. First bundle was the 2 honey jars. Has anyone had, what is it, sage honey? Has anyone heard of sage honey? First of all, I haven't. I'll be honest. I've never heard of sage honey. I've heard of clover honey. I've heard of blueberry honey. I've heard of different flavored honeys. Sage, not so much. Because to me, sage isn't something that you would put on toast. Like, I think of toast and honey, right? You put honey in your tea. I wouldn't put sage honey in my tea. That doesn't sound very good. So what do you use this sage honey for? Making. So I don't know, like, she clearly didn't study business and university there. University graduate. Sage stuffing, but do you put honey in stuffing? Wouldn't it crystallize or harden or catch on fire or something? I don't know. Yeah, like sage goes in stuffing. That makes sense, right? But I wouldn't think honey goes in stuffing. I don't know. What the hell do I know? So I don't know how she's going to how's she going to spin this one. She's got no PR team. So unless it's Archie and Lily, but it'll be there'll be something for a distraction. It'll just take a minute, right? She's gonna have to take the heat off here. We're gonna be talking about, oh, when's court? Isn't court today? What's going on? Who knows? I would think she put honey on the chicken and then you bake your chicken. Wouldn't it burn? Because, right? Unless you put it on right at the end to like make it glossy, but you can't put it on right at the, I don't know. It sounds like a pain in the ass if you ask me. Even the best PR team, right? Like, but there is no PR team. They all quit. Well, someone's working part-time. Hey, court, here we go. Ask, you shall receive. Uh-oh, wrong button. Oh, crap. Heather. Everyone yell, Heather. What? Ruh-roh, Reggie. Where? Here, I'll go with my, can I see it? See, living in Canada too, like, I don't know if I'm allowed to say it. It's hard to get some news. That's all I gotta say. Prince Harry to give evidence in lawsuit against Daily Mail next week. This is according to My News People CTV. Show it to you, man. London. Prince Harry is due to give evidence in London's High Court next Thursday. Next Thursday? I thought it was today. In his and other high-profile British figures' privacy lawsuit against the publisher of the Daily Mail, his lawyer said on Thursday. It will be the prince's second such court date in 3 years. 2 court dates in 3 years? See, if you were in Judge Judy's court, she'd throw you out. That's too many times. Having become the first British royal to give evidence in 130 years, in 2023, in another lawsuit against Mirror Group newspaper. In the next week's case, Harry, the younger son of King Charles. Hey, they didn't use Prince Harry in here. Ha ha, way to go, CTV. Harry, the younger son of King Charles, and 6 other, including singer Elton John, are suing Associated Newspapers over allegedly unlawful information gathered dating back 30 years. Associated rejects any wrongdoing by its titles, saying that there is no basis to any of what describes as the claimant's preposterous smears against its journalists. The 9-week trial starts on Monday. Okay, Monday. And we'll see Harry, John, and the other claimants, including John's husband, David Furnish, who's Canadian. We love him. He's really nice. And actors Liz Hurley and Sadie Frost. I don't know who that is. Give evidence as they seek to prove their case against the Associated. See, now, Harry will be in the witness box on January 22nd, according to the draft trial timetable made. Okay, so January 22nd. Oh, crap. What day is it? Next Thursday, right? What did I say? I have to be somewhere. 22nd, next Thursday. What is happening here? Agent legal team accused of dishonesty. Well, huh. Well, we'll get to that breaking news right after, I think Harry will be in witness box January 22nd. All right. Case against socially lasting case brought Harry, U.S. wife Meghan against media in 2019, which has been described as his mission to rid the British press senior executives Associated unsuccessfully applied to throw out Harry and the cases because they had been brought too late, with the High Court ruling in 2023. That's not what this says here. Court starts Monday. Harry's not supposed to be there till Thursday. That's what it says here. Right? That's what I read, right? Associated what? 9-week trial starts Monday, and we'll see Harry, John, and the other claimants, including John and Lister, give evidence, seek to prove the case. Harry will be in the witness box on January 22nd, according to a draft trial timetable. I'm just reading what it says here, man. What email did you send it to? I have multiple. Check my email. All right. Hot take here in Hoodville. What's going on? It's not that one. What's going on? Found it. Is it a YT video? Oh. Why do they do commercials? I hate commercials. Oh, it's a video. Can you give me the synopsis? That's my big word for the day. I don't know how to play a video on here. I'm lucky I figured this part out. What does everyone think? Do you think he's going to win? I don't know why they just wouldn't settle. Like, why get it to this point? I don't understand that either. Court's not fun. Email has the article. Okay, so I found a YouTube. Watch. I found another YouTube. I found old videos. One of the witnesses alleges he was paid. What does that mean? I don't. Oh, there it is. Thank you. Harry, legal team accused of dishonest fraud. All right. Well, I don't know what I'm supposed to say in this case because I don't want to get in trouble. So allegedly, these are all my opinions and thoughts coming from the voices in my head. The end. So there. I don't need people getting mad at me. Alrighty, so this is coming Press Gazette. I don't know who they're. Oh, go away. I don't know who they are, but all right. Prince Harry's legal team accused of dishonesty, fraud, and misconduct. Harry will take the stand for a day as privacy trial versus Mail due to start Monday the 19th. I have a doctor's appointment that day. That's okay. I'll just be late on Monday. Prince Harry is expected to appear in court next week to give evidence in his legal action against the publisher of the Daily Mail. Harry and the group of 6 others are bringing the claim at the High Court of London, alleging that Associated Newspaper Limited, ANL, carried out commission unlawful activities such as hiring private investigators to place listening devices inside cars, blagging private records, and accessing private phone conversations. The group includes Sir Elton John, Baroness Doreen Lawrence, I don't know who that is either, sorry, former Lib Dem MP Sir Simon Hughes, and actress Sadie Frost, and Liz Hurley. I know who that is. Sorry, can you hear Khloe Kardashian snoring? Harry is expected to give evidence lasting a full day next Thursday, the 22nd, according to draft trial timetables seen on this Thursday, like today. Other people expected to give evidence during this 9-week trial include Baroness Lawrence, Sir Elton, and Hurley. The hearing on Thursday dealt with a number of outstanding issues ahead of the trial, which is due to begin on Monday. Is this the same trial that what's his pickle? Hugh Grant was a part of, and he took like a buyout or took settlement, whatever you want to call it? This including a hearing on Thursday dealt with a number of outstanding issues ahead of the trial, which is due to begin on Monday. This including a challenge by the group's lawyers against some of the wording ANL's proposed opening arguments relating to an alleged scheme and camouflage. High Court heard that ANL lawyers have made serious allegations of dishonesty, fraud against someone representatives in the claimant's legal team. David Sherborne. So is he the lawyer, David Sherborne? Sorry, am I boring everybody? For the claimant said in a written submission, the allegations made by the defendants are exceptionally serious of fraud, dishonesty, and professional misconduct. Wait a minute. High Court heard that ANL lawyers have made serious allegations of dishonesty and fraud against some representatives in the claimant's legal team. Cash for witness. Prince Harry's legal team tactics revealed. So they're saying, am I getting this right? They're saying H is paying people to give false testimony in a court. David Sherborne, for the claimants, said in a written submission, the allegations made by the defendants are exceptionally serious and fraud, dishonesty, and professional misconduct. They cannot be introduced by assertion in opening written submissions and are simply commentary on pleaded issues. Well, that's illegal. You can't do that. He added, the allegations made by the defendants are not confirmed to the credibility of the witness as above. The defendant explicitly seeks findings and also assess, as a fact of actions amount calculated attempt to withhold the true position from the court. Oh, that's a lot of words, man. Anthony White, KC for ANL, told the court the submissions were simply an attack on the credibility of some of the witnesses. He said in court, it is not necessarily to plead the case if the other side witnesses are not telling the truth. Well, there's truth to that. right? It sounds like kangaroo court. That's what this sounds. I'm surprised it hasn't been thrown out. Too bad. Once you got one person, and I'm not saying it's true or not, I'm just saying, once you got one person trying to pay off witnesses, you just sunk the freaking ship, man. Everyone goes down. You know? Because if that's happening, you have to assume like guilty by association. You know, you have to assume if one person's doing it, everyone's doing it. Get out of court. See? How come no one asked me to be the judge in this? It seems to be the requirements. Fairness means that the defendants must see. And if I was the other people in this case, I'd be choked. You're tampering with evidence or whatever you want to call it. And you're going to put the rest of everybody on the line? Is that why Elton John doesn't talk to H anymore? Because that'd peeve me off, man. And why are you... I don't understand this, though, either. I get it. Okay, no, you can't, like, tap phones and stuff. Like, that's wrong. But honestly, if you are a celebrity, you sign up for this, man. You don't get into acting or modeling or whatever with the goal in mind not to be a somebody, right? So you got to know this is what comes with the territory. I get, like, it gets a little too aggressive and whatever. I understand that. But you also can't get shocked at it either. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want no one to be in danger or anything at all. I'm not saying that, but you think if you peeve off the people who write the stories about you, then they're never going to write a story about you ever again, right? Like, so isn't it sort of like a juggling act or like walking a tightrope almost? Typically that are running there. I don't know, man. Like that's hard. But I'm not saying it's true. I'm not saying it's true. But once one person in any court case, if there's a civil case or whatever with many, many, many defendants or whoever, if one person is caught being dishonest or greasing palms, then you have to assume everybody else is doing it. And then that's when your court case is null and void. I would think. So if I were going to court and I was a part of a big suit and I found out someone is testifying alongside of me here who was doing backdoor deals and stuff, I'd be choked. I'm just saying. Don't forget that. Are the phones? Yes, right. And things are different now too, I guess. Right? Like this is years ago. Like what is the end goal? Maybe can someone educate me? What is his end goal in all this? What is H's end goal? What does he want? Because his wife wants to be on the cover of newspapers and magazines and everything. She wants that. So how are you getting mad at them? Because then your wife's not going to get what she wants. You know what I mean? And he likes, you can't tell me otherwise. He likes being on the cover of magazines as well. Compensation. Because they're broke, you're going to go and sue because they're broke? This is all about money? Should have went to Vegas. You have a better odds of winning in Vegas than I think winning this court case. If you're that broke, should have bet it all on black. Man, like, go to town. Go play some sluts. Judge Judy. Where is Judge Judy when we need her? Judge Judy says you have to come to court with clean hands. Yeah, man, you never. No, thank you. Court's not a thing you want to do. Prince William settled and then donated. Yeah, see, like, is this worth? Oh, hey, the Croft, how you doing, my friend? Is this worth your mental health, though? Isn't he always like, this cannot be good for anybody's mental health. Absolutely not. No. Like, this is just the hamster wheel of hell. Why keep pursuing it? Like, I don't understand. Like, this can't be mentally healthy. I mean, I've got personal stories, but when I'm allowed to talk about mine, damn right, so I won't shut up. But no, this doesn't seem normal. I would have just taken a freaking plea, or like a settlement, not a plea. He's suing because he cannot afford to lose. Like, oh, sorry, wrong button. Needs to win because he can't. Hi, Miami. How's it going, man? So, well, I've got a settlement. 1 million gave to charity. Well, good for him. Keeps them in that. Well, that's what I'm saying though too. If you're gonna, it keeps them in the headlines, but he's suing them. So, like, why? It's like biting the hand that feeds you. You know what I mean? And how come it's always him and her? How come no one else has a freaking problem? Like, I just, like, oh yeah, let's move on to that. That's, where are we here? William Settle donated on charities, but also big time to Invictus. Harry doesn't mention this ever. Well, I bet you, was that before Duchuess Delulu came in? Because I bet you a lot of that money went to her wardrobe. Just saying, man. Comes down to what the judge wants. Yeah, I don't know, man. Let's play a game. Who thinks he's going to win? Who thinks he's going to win? Better freaking win, man. Like, that's... I'd be so like, forget it. No, I'm stressed just talking about this. Because there's no more appealing, right? Like, this is the last... I say let's move on, and then I keep yapping about it. This is the last appeal, right? Like, he can't go back. Right? Because this is the appeal, right? Or am I thinking about the other court case? I'm so confused. I've never seen someone want to go to court so much in their life. Normally, normal people would never want to go to court. Court's the last place you want to be. I don't know, man. Okay, everyone remember. Hey, Pickles, how's it going, my friend? See, so this is for the newspaper. The other one's for the security. This is where I'm getting confused. Sorry. So this is for the newspaper. The other one's for, yeah, the attorneys win. That's true. Oh. Nope, stop. There we go. Stop. I don't know. A lot goes on behind the scenes. Yes. True. Yeah, I was thinking about, when's the security one? When's, I guess that's not in court, is it? I'm so confused. When does he learn about if he gets his security back? He's kind of a dumpster fire, eh? God, what drama. Yeah. I don't even want to know what that legal bill's worth. No. No, thanks. Oh, Invictus. That's what I was going to talk about. So, the judge will probably tell him that if he becomes working, no security court case, no date. Rabbit. That's too many court cases, man. Like, I don't get it. Who in their right mind wants? Can we just ask? Like, can I just ask that question? Who in their right mind wants to go to court? Like, no, not at all. Okay, so let's move on to Invictus. Who thinks Megsy's going to show up? I'm telling you, they're moving back to England. I'm telling you, they're moving back. And what's the clothing budget? That's it, though, too, right? That whole security is all about looking like you're somebody, right? This is all, and I think this whole security case is led by Megsy, who wants to look like she's a somebody and she's freaking important, right? Because, like, freaking Taylor Swift doesn't even have that much security around her. Like, come on. What's wrong with these people? Oh my gosh. I think she will. She has to be seen. I think she's going back to England, man. She likes that title too much to lose it, so she's going to go back. Hey Becky, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. Welcome everybody to Hoodville. Please, 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 please hit the like button, please. Lord, please help me. Help your friend. Tomorrow, if you didn't see already, I have it scheduled, and I got this teenager to help me make a thumbnail. So now my kid's on the payroll around here in Hoodville. So I'm already in the red. Paula M's going to be here. So tomorrow, it'd be 10 a.m. my time, Pacific time. So I hope you guys all show up for that. With Paula M coming to the hood, that'd be fun. That'd be fun. answer if you guys have any questions or anything for her. You need to look up what's happening in West. Oh, no. I'm not touching that. Sorry. I don't talk about that kind of stuff. Sorry. Yeah, Paula M. She's a good time. Right? So I'm very excited. I'm very excited. Right? It's very kind of her to come on. So she was on my Tiki Talkie before she's come on. So but now I moved to YouTube. So it's very kind of her. So hopefully, yeah. Hopefully it'll all be fun, right? So I hope you guys join me tomorrow for that. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying, Chloe. Yeah. The Croft says, I'm not sure if she will attend Invictus till then, as important more when Burnham will pull out because of money issues. You think so? I hear a little bit because I listen to Lauren the Insider and I adore her about what's going on there. And I can't say it back because I'm not that smart. So you go listen to Lauren the Insider. But I understand it when she's describing it. Tomorrow it's on my YT there. I made a thumbnail. Well, the kid made the thumbnail with the time, but it's 10 a.m. my time, so Pacific time. I don't know where you are in the world and what time. So it'd be 1 o'clock Eastern time. After that, I don't do time zones because I don't know. So if you guys want to join the conversation, come in and ask her questions, right? It'll be good. It'll be good. So, yeah, do you think that? Do you think burning, am I saying that right? Burning them is just going to be like, this is too much trouble. We don't want Invictus here. Because it does look kind of shady. Just saying. I've heard that. Size of cats, right? You guys are an hour behind me? No. Aren't you mountain time? I don't know. It's 10 a.m. Pacific time. That's all I know. And 1 p.m. Eastern. That's all I know. Ooh. So, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Can they change the location? Yes, please comment on my thumbnail. Please comment here. Please help your friend Heather. I'm trying, man. They moved the event to another location that is visually pleasing. Yeah, wouldn't that be though? I mean, I guess it's not the Olympics. Ooh, the Olympics start next month. I'm so excited. How much of a pain in the butt is that? Yes, the thumbnail. My almost 17-year-old son made it for me. Like I said, he's on the payroll. So I got to start being a somebody around here so I can pay the kid for thumbnail. Because I'm already in the red. So, I know it's very disappointing when people see my photos and then they come here and they're like, what? But that's what happens when your team likes you. I can take a photo. Oh, yeah. Can they move Invictus? Like, but what city is going to be like, yeah, no, come here? Like, that's last minute. Like, really, a year's not enough time to get this done. Why aren't the people of Invictus who run this gong show peeved off? There's my question. Like, this seems like a gong show. And why aren't the athletes of Invictus peeved? Who? Yes, right. And like I said, you have to go to Lauren the Insider for that, because I understand it when she's talking about it, but I cannot say it back. So shout out to her, man. I like her. She's fun. I quite like her. I like everybody though. I'm Canadian. We're nice people. Ish. Well, I don't like everybody, but you would think it's not enough time. Ow, ow, oh my god. Freaking break my leg. I don't think that's enough time to move. Like, wouldn't you have to cancel the whole event? Because what is it? It's for the summer, right? Invictus is like the summer games? Or would they just move it somewhere else in England? Like, I'm so confused. So, oh, thank you for lying. I don't know how. Michelle, yes, it's ridiculous. Stuck with Chelsea legal case. Move on. Yeah, you think Megan would be mad about that one? Talking about an old girlfriend, that never goes over well in a relationship. But hey, man, what do I know? So yeah, so Invictus is in July. It's the summer games. I don't know someone else who'd be like, you know what, under a year, no problem. Because you have to get housing and stuff, right? Like, this just doesn't happen. I know it's not the Olympics, right? Because I think when we hosted in 2010, I think they announced it in 2001. I was at work. I remember listening to the radio. I think it was 2001, maybe 2002. Still, there was like a good 8 to 10 years to get ready, you know? Again, I know it's the Olympics and not just like Invictus, not to rag on Invictus, but even here, when Invictus was here in Vancouver, it took time. Like, you got to get Whistler ready, and housing and restaurants downtown need to get all ready. Like, because normally, like, February is not a big tourist time for Vancouver. It's normally the summer cruise ship season. So you got to buy accordingly. You got to have extra staff and food, clean up the city, that kind of deal. So they don't have money to clean up. Like, well, where does the trash go? Shut up. See, attendance is getting low for the Invictus Games. Attendance by the athletes or attendance just for people? Because I'm telling you right now, I go on and on and on about it. Invictus was here last February and there was no advertising at all. So if I can totally agree with that one for a spectator side of it. Yeah. How can you go spectate something if you don't know it's here? So there's that. I don't know. I don't know. But for the people, oh, like for the athletes, could be moved to another town or just not have, right? But if you were like, if you were an athlete for Invictus, wouldn't you be peeved? Right? Like you're working so hard and everything. Hi, Demon Dictator, welcome. Like, why? I don't know. I'd be pissed. I'm just saying. Demi wants to visit Birmingham. All right. Well, you're not making it like sound amazing. I'm thinking no. Like you're not. Someone's got to get hired for their tourism campaign. Come to Birmingham, where we have no garbage men, garbage everywhere, and rats the size of cats. Sounds like an amazing time. Sign me up. That's going to be. Could you imagine the postcards? People riding rats like freaking horses. Jesus. No thanks. I'm good. That's sad. Actually, that's like horrible. I feel bad for the people of Birmingham. Yeah, and like I said, how can you go watch something that they don't promote? You know, so are Prince William and Princess Catherine still a part of Invictus, or did they wash their hands with it? Or are they silent? Are they still on the crew, but they just let Harry tank it faster than the Titanic? Like, or did they like jump ship? I don't know how there's not more. I'm surprised we don't hear more about Invictus and all the BS. So I'm surprised there's not more chitter chatter about it, honestly. Because you think you'd be sorry, what was I saying? Oh, that sorry. Um something happened. Uh that the athletes would talk more. You think there'd be more like gossip about this? Sorry, I just got some news. I think the so yeah. I think Anne should open the games. That'd be hilarious. Yeah, I don't know. I find it odd that not enough people are talking about it. Like there wouldn't be some sources coming out. Maybe people do talk and people don't print the stories. I don't freaking know. In the bushes. David Beckham and Mike. Yeah, that's a great idea. I love David Beckham. I really do. So, I've been here for like an hour and a half. So, I'm coming back. So, save the time. 1:00 my time. So, it's 10 a.m. right now. 10, 11, 12, 1. So, that's 3 hours from now. If you guys got nothing going on, I'm trying to do the mornings and then I'm trying to keep with, because 1:00 I always would do before as well. So we'll see. I'm sure something's going to happen in 3 hours. God, every time I say I don't know what I'm going to talk about, something happens. So you ask, you shall receive. And I'd love for you guys to come back in a couple hours' time. That'd be amazing. If you guys got nothing going on, want to hang out with me? You're on Eastern time. Okay, so. Well, I normally try to do like a thumbnail. So it comes up with your time when you look on it on the YT, right? It'll be your time, right? So I'm Pacific time. So 1:00 your time. You're Eastern. Oh, no, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4:00 your time. 1:00 my time. I need like to be like Santa and have different time zone clocks, you know? And then we'll, hey man, like I think my email's there somewhere. If you got ideas what to talk about, you can email me. I don't care. But I'm sure there'll be something. So yeah, in 3 hours time, there'll be no thumbnail because my kid's not here to do it for me. So until I figure that out. Ontario. Oh, Canadian. Yay. Yeah, so 3 hours from now. So yeah, it's so hard. Like, well, and some of you live in Australia, which is like living in the future, because I don't even know what date is there. Did you see that Piers Morgan thing today? Ooh, no, but we'll have something to talk about. See Piers Morgan today. It's a big deal turn. Oh, that's too bad. I do like Piers Morgan. I find him funny. Okay, 3 hours. Yeah, 26 people. Thank you. Thank you, the 26 people. Welcome to Hoodville, where we have no expectations. So please hit the like button. Please go back and like this video when it uploads, because none of these comments transfer over. I don't know why. I went through every tutorial known to man yesterday, almost threw the computer out the window. I'm surprised none of you guys heard me yelling in Australia, because I was mad. And my husband came home from work and he's like, "Who are you yelling at?" I'm like, "Hey, bad word, bad word, bad word." Bunch of bad words were coming out of my mouth. I was peeved. So, what's the point of this story? I need an assistant. Oh yeah, the comments. So I don't know why they're not transferring over. So it's making me angry. I even asked my freaking restream people and they walked me through it like I was a 2-year-old and I still couldn't do it. So here we are. Heard a distant echo yesterday. Are you sure that's not Chloe snoring? That's the dog. So, okay, I'll see you guys back in a couple hours. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do, but I'm sure there's something to talk about. So at least you all know. See you in a couple hours. Okay.